the way he grow with the wrong community. I mean, like, and you have to know how to respect and how to, not too arrogant or anything. I'm not saying that, but sometimes bad company corrupt good character.
Another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can't spend $500 million overnight?
Manny Pacquiao has recently joined the list of boxing professionals who have confirmed the real estate scam involving Floyd Mayweather. And this time, he not only spoke about this specific real estate issue, but also revealed that Mayweather had defrauded him following their fight many years ago.
I won the fight.
Okay. So tell us, what do you think of Floyd Mayweather Jr. out of the ring, just as a person? How do you view him?
Well, it's for me, it's not good for him that he won like that, and there's a big question in the minds of the fans.
He stated that the agreed split at the time of signing the contract was 60-40, but Floyd Mayweather ended up taking 70%, a condition that was never part of the original agreement. He explained that during the fight, he was supposed to receive 40%, but Mayweather claimed an additional 10% for himself on the basis of winning, leaving Manny Pacquiao with only 30%. Efforts to resolve the matter outside of court were unsuccessful, and even the boxing commissions failed to assist him until he eventually gave up.
The rematch in part, how do you view him just as a person, not about the fight, but you've expressed before that you never really liked what he stood for outside the ring as a person, and you would like to defeat him because of that. Is that fair to say?
I'm what I see him outside the ring is of course I don't want to blame him, but
Moving on to the $400 million real estate scam, Manny Pacquiao said he did not know much about it, but had heard from reliable sources that many of Floyd Mayweather's businesses, including Mayweather Promotions, are not clean, adding that there are numerous shady deals linked to him. He questioned what really happens there, pointing out that only one fighter has emerged in many years, which he described as a bad sign. Having been a victim of Mayweather's fraud himself, Pacquiao said he is not surprised by such actions and urged the companies, organizations, countries, and individuals involved to take appropriate action.
because of that controversial decision. Although I'm not complaining that what's happening, but I respect like I said, I respect the decision of the judges. But in my belief, in my heart, that I thought
He said that when he had his issue, many people told him that no matter what he did, Floyd Mayweather would never be punished and was treated as if he were above the law. So even though he couldn't get justice himself, he hopes the new victims do, admitting he may have given up too early and urging them to keep pushing until Mayweather is investigated and penalized. However, whether the new victims choose to pursue action is up to them. While one fan added that Mayweather has no real virtue beyond his boxing record and nothing worth emulating, saying that if Manny Pacquiao can complain about him, then he may not be innocent, describing him as someone who always tries to outsmart others and be the best.
What I have done and accomplished in boxing, I think it's one of a kind, because to get a 8 different weight division is not that easy. And I'm not trying to boast what I have accomplished in life, but I'm just saying this to repeat you might forget that the best fighter in the world.
However, Floyd Mayweather fired back at all claims of bankruptcy, dismissing them by saying that if being called broke looks like This he would gladly remain that way for life. Every time he appeared on his private jet or shared selfies showcasing his many properties, he seemed to brush off the allegations, presenting himself as unbothered despite rumors of a $42 million scam that supposedly left him financially ruined. Instead, he showed up well-dressed and confident, projecting the image that he still earns more than most. And during a talk at the Real Deal Forum, he addressed the rumors with a tone that bordered on theatrical disdain.
There's no blueprint on how to beat Floyd Mayweather, and he can tell you that himself. You know, when we talk about Hall of Famer, he's a Hall of Famer, but nobody has the remedy on how to beat Floyd Mayweather. Don't let them.
He claimed that if having 2 private jets, over 100 properties, and complete freedom is considered bankruptcy, then others should join him, making it clear that his wealth remains intact and that he can proudly show it off without regret. The controversy was sparked by journalist Stephen A. Smith, who alleged that Floyd Mayweather had gone bankrupt after falling victim to a major embezzlement. But Mayweather, long accustomed to controversy since his undefeated career, responded by pointing to his lavish lifestyle as proof otherwise. He offered no detailed figures, documents, or financial experts, instead presenting himself as a brand whose legacy is built on luxury and whose reputation is defended like a world title with precise and calculated moves.
Talk about your personal life. When we talk about, you know, what's going on inside that square circle, I'm the best. No matter how you rate it, no matter how you cut it, no matter how you slice it, no matter if you go to 100 years back, 300 years back, all the way to now, there's only one best, and that's Floyd.
He dismissed those who called him a liar, stating that he had worked hard to build his reputation and would not allow anyone to damage his or his family's name, while Floyd Mayweather also emphasized that his real estate ventures are genuine and profitable. He added that he had grown his wealth from 8 figures to 9, explaining that his focus is now on creating generational wealth, as he no longer fights for titles, but for legacy. In the end, he made it clear that real estate has become his new arena, saying he continues to learn every day just as he did in boxing, with the ultimate goal of ensuring his children surpass him, which he described as his greatest success.
My lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings, all belong.
While some hope to see him fail, Floyd Mayweather continues to thrive, moving effortlessly between floors, flights, and millions, joking that if this is bankruptcy, someone should share. The formula. Overall, he does not receive the credit he deserves, though there is plenty to critique about the former 5-division champion. Many boxing fans hold him personally responsible for several issues in the sport today, such as the obsession with staying undefeated, which pressures boxers to avoid challenging fights.
It's all about making power moves.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah. And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what we do?
The complete commercialization of boxing, where money often outweighs quality fights and fan entertainment, is also linked to Floyd Mayweather. Despite speculation that he may have gone bankrupt after allegedly losing over $400 million in a real estate scam, which Mayweather strongly denies, he remains synonymous with wealth and luxury among fans. Nevertheless, his skill and ring IQ place him among the greatest of all time, possibly even the very greatest, at least according to Joe Rogan.
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Yeah, you give up something to get something. I don't think you can be completely balanced and still be the best ever, but it depends on how you do it. What's so brilliant about Floyd Mayweather is that over his entire career, he might have been hit hard only 4 or 5 times, which is insane. Joe Rogan told outdoorsman Cameron Haynes on episode 2316 of the JRE podcast. Mayweather combined exceptional defensive skills, possibly the best in history, with legendary discipline. While Rogan only briefly mentioned his unwavering discipline and Spartan lifestyle, many consider that the most crucial aspect of Mayweather's success.
$1 million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to
It's
pay.
neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this, he makes so much money.
The most impressive thing about Floyd Mayweather is that he could enjoy clubs and parties while remaining disciplined. He never drank or smoked, and was known to run home in the early hours to get his cardio in. The Olympic silver medalist even avoided cold water before fights, knowing it shocks the body. This unwavering discipline helped him win every professional fight, and even at 48, he continues to stay active, regularly participating in exhibition matches since his retirement in 2017.
Probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash.
He has $15 million worth of cars.
Indeed, the importance of discipline and its impact is evident in MMA, particularly with the legendary Dagestani lightweight fighters. Joe Rogan recalled how John Jones described the grueling rituals of Fight Week, highlighting why Islam Makhachev excels. That's why Khabib Nurmagomedov is so good. Those guys are disciplined, Rogan added. Khabib Nurmagomedov is considered one of the most dominant fighters in MMA history, while Islam Makhachev, the reigning lightweight champion, is now poised to compete for a second title.
Tyson just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit, and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million.
However, there are multiple ways to succeed in the sport, as John Jones's example shows. Known as Bones, and widely regarded as one of the greatest of all time, he has admitted to partying heavily just a week before his fights, and even getting blackout drunk. Surprisingly, this habit helped relieve pressure, as it gave him a mental fallback if he lost. He explained that he followed this routine throughout his career, calling it a mental crutch, and revealed in 2016 on the JRE podcast with Joe Rogan that he would party 1 week before every fight.
Look at all the diamonds. That's millions of dollars worth of diamonds.
Yeah,
I mean, that's bonkers.
Yeah,
he's like a professional baller.
Like that watch right there is not like, I wouldn't wear it because it's not my thing.
Yeah.
Even if, I had it, I wouldn't wear it. It's just not attractive to me.
No, I'm not into blinged out watches either.
Nah.
I like mechanics.
He admitted that he would go out, get completely drunk, and lose control, believing that if he ever lost, he could justify it by blaming his actions the week before rather than his ability. Despite training for his fights, he carried a sense of invincibility and used this mindset as a safety net. The GOAT contender also questioned Joe Rogan's praise of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s brilliance. Meanwhile, Manny Pacquiao continues to face controversy. not only due to his past allegations involving Mayweather, but also because his return to the ring appears to be causing more harm than good.
He needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
Because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no...
Figured it's really a trick. He gets these people to box with him. They have no business boxing with him, and he's making millions and millions of dollars doing this way after his competitive career is over. Needs that money. That money has to keep coming in. If you're going to live like this, it's absolutely he needs money. Once again, come on, fighters like that.
In a move likely to spark controversy, Manny Pacquiao has been reinstated into the World Boxing Council welterweight rankings at number 5 as he prepares to challenge champion Mario Barrios. Pacquiao is set to end a 4-year absence from the ring on July 19th, with the 46-year-old aiming to dethrone Barrios. He last fought in August 2021 when he lost to Yordenis Ugas by unanimous decision in Las Vegas, and will return to the same city for this bout. Ahead of the fight, he re-entered the rankings at number 5, with Conor Benn ranked 3rd and Devin Haney among the notable names above him.
Barrios is the WBC champion, so who is he mandated to fight next? Do you have made that decision yet?
Well, at this time, Mario Barrios is going to fight Manny Pacquiao in July. That's a tremendous fight. It was released, PBC. Manny Pacquiao first title was the flyweight WBC, and he wants to retire as WBC champion, so he's fighting in the welterweight division.
Manny Pacquiao, widely regarded as one of boxing's all-time greats, remains the sport's only 8-division world champion. In July 2019, in his second most recent professional bout, he defeated Keith Thurman to become the oldest welterweight champion in history at the age of 40. He now aims to break his own record when he faces Mario Barrios. The 46-year-old, who has taken part in exhibition bouts since 2022, including as recently as last July, is invoking his right as a former champion to secure an immediate title shot. Under World Boxing Council rules, champions are required to defend their titles against qualified challengers, which includes former WBC title holders.
Doctor said that, but in every training that you have, it will come back, the pain.
So against Floyd in the ring that night, did you feel handicapped where you couldn't throw with that, that hand?
I feel like, disappointed in myself because when I'm throwing punches in the 4th round, because he's leaning on the rope and then attack.
World Boxing Council President Mauricio Sulaiman confirmed last week that Barrios is set to face Manny Pacquiao in July, describing it as a tremendous matchup. Pacquiao won his first WBC title at flyweight and now aims to retire as a WBC champion by competing in the welterweight division. Beyond boxing, he is also known for his political career in the Philippines, where he served as a senator from 2016 to 2022 and ran for president in 2022, though unsuccessful. Naturally, both men, who have since retired from boxing, have hinted at a rematch over the years. Speculation intensified when Manny Pacquiao appeared at an MMA event at the Saitama Super Arena on New Year's Eve. The 8-division world champion spoke about a major fight planned for the following year, but initially held back from naming his opponent until prompted by Nobuyuki Sakakibara. Pacquiao then revealed that he hoped to return to Japan for a big fight against Floyd Mayweather Jr., joking that he thought he wasn't supposed to say it.
チャンピオンをロープに転がす。マノッカン右に添えない。右ストレート。左ノック。効いている。効いている。
入ってきましたよ、今。
ここが最後。飛び込んでいったところで。
Floyd Mayweather initially avoided commenting on the surprising announcement, but has now addressed it. The 46-year-old described Manny Pacquiao's remarks as crazy, while still refusing to confirm whether a rematch between the two boxing legends is planned for 2024. Speaking on the Pivot podcast, Mayweather suggested that Pacquiao spoke out of turn, adding that there is a proper time and place for such discussions, but chose not to directly agree or disagree, emphasizing that he did not need to say anything further.
He ran from you so much?
When I reviewed the fight, I threw a lot of punches than him, and then I connected more than he connected. But you know, like I said, I know how to accept loss, and I respect the decision of the judges.
Do you? But you still thought, you said after the fight, you thought you
In
won.
my heart, if you ask me, of course, I still.
Mayweather went on to suggest that the organizers of the potential super fight rewarded him handsomely after Manny Pacquiao's early announcement. He revealed that simply mentioning his name earned him a $4 million check. Mayweather added that, while he prefers not to call out individuals directly, Pacquiao gained fame from being promoted as someone who could potentially dethrone the King, a feat that, in Mayweather's view, never actually happened and was far from easy.
My pressure to him, but I feel like when I throw my hands, I feel like I cut my hands. You know, I feel like I don't have my right hand. So
got it.
So
you're basically fighting with one arm, one hand,
yes,
right?
So and then I feel no pain because of, I think because of your adrenaline is high. So but I feel like I don't have a arm in my. I feel like it's cut
off.
Yeah, cut off.
I got it.
In
So
my right
despite that, did you feel like you
In November, Floyd Mayweather announced he would participate in a rematch against John Gotti III after their first fight ended controversially. The bout was scheduled for Las Vegas on Super Bowl weekend, but the NFL's biggest game came and went without Mayweather returning to the ring, perhaps because a high-profile rematch with Manny Pacquiao took precedence. For the latest updates on boxing news, events, and highlights, stay connected by subscribing to our YouTube channel and turning on notifications.